Hello, Sagittarius. Happy New Year. All the best to you in 2026. Sag. This is the Divine Feminine Channel Tarot, and welcome. If you're new, come on in. And I'm getting back into the swing of doing readings again. Um, anyway, we're ending up the fire signs with Sagittarius, and please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about my channel. And I'm not wearing any makeup, so I don't want to be on camera. Yes, finally. Your other two cohorts, Aries and Leo, had kind of interesting readings, not so positive, but let's see if Sagittarius can turn this around. Co-create. It's a 4, which is all about, I have to look at stability, security. So some of you, like the other fire signs, may be looking to get a new job. So to mix it up a little, I thought I'd read from the Wisdom of the Oracle booklet. Co-create, creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, manifestation. All right, good news, Sag. The Oracle's message: you may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact, you are creating your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and action. All right, yet you must consider that you do so in partnership with spirit, consciousness, God, or whatever name you call your higher power. Relationship message: connections of the heart serve to inspire you, opening you up to new ideas you would never have come to on your own. You are looking in a mirror held up by this experience and seeing yourself in an unexpected way. Prosperity message: flashes of inspiration give rise to great success when you receive this message. You are at your most creative now, and whatever you apply yourself to will lead to the fruition of your dreams. Protection message: you are trying too hard to create all that you desire without the nurturing, vital force of spirit. Perhaps you are in a creative slump, suffering writer's block, facing a monumental task, but unable to decide on your first step. So you just avoid doing anything. Maybe you're overwhelmed, but draw in inspiration. Ask God, Spirit Source, for inspiration. Reclaim your power, Sagittarius. All right, good news. Good for you. Let's look at the Tarot, career and finance. Starting in 2026, we will do clarifiers. Lots of cards dropping. I'm going to start with 4, but yeah, let's see what we get. Oh my God, these cards are a mess. Hang on. What do we have for Sagittarius? There's your card, but you're in the reverse. Temperance. A lot of you have lost patience. You want this to happen right now. And January, you're going to kick it off. You're going to hit the ground running. Imbalance, excess, extremes, discord, recklessness. Be careful. Do not be reckless or too hasty with whatever you're trying to create career-wise. Make wise decisions. Take a deep breath. Yeah, a lot of you have had it with your current job. Knight of Cups reversed. You don't love it anymore. Some of you are sick of your career, or you're like, well, what am I going to do with the rest of my life? Disappointment, moodiness, turmoil, vanity, avoiding conflict. What else? Why am I getting this as a coworker that is making your life difficult? Knight of Cups reversed. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But there's something about the job that just isn't cutting it anymore. A lot of you feel left out in the cold. Maybe you're not in with the in crowd, or you've been bypassed for raises, promotions. You've hit the glass ceiling. You've gone as far as you can with your job, and you're just kind of feeling left out in the cold. Hardship, loss, isolation, feeling abandoned, adversity, struggle, unemployment. I hope not. Alienation and disgrace. Yikes. All right, this is starting to sound like your cohorts readings, in which the fire signs are going to have a tough time in January. 9 of Swords, sleepless nights. So I don't know if some of you are arguing with somebody at work. We will get clarifiers. 9 of Swords, sleepless nights. Stress, you're at your breaking point. Nightmares, despair, fear, anxiety. Let's see what we get clarifying this in the career and finances. I heard some of you have just had it. You don't have it anymore, but you have just had it. I don't know if you've got a difficult boss, manager, somebody criticizing you at work. These cards are coming out crossing, which we'll see what that means. And I'm being told to go, all right, that's enough for now. Let's see what we've got. Clarifiers. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you've really lost that spark. This is a weird storyline and it won't apply to all of you, but some of you may have gotten involved with somebody at work and that is backfiring big time. Or I hear backstabber. There is somebody that either doesn't like you at the job or is jealous of you and has it out for you. Knight of Wands. Others of you, you just do not have the same enthusiasm for your job. You've done all you can do. You're not going to get promoted, or it seems like you're not. You're making the most money that you can right now, unless the government kicks something in, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, it's lost its spark. Something needs to close. The world reverse means a cycle isn't over yet. So whatever the lesson is, Sag, that you need to learn, you need to learn it. You haven't learned it yet. You may be tested by people, and you think, I'm going through the same test over and over. Spirit wants you to get the test and handle it in a different way than you have in the past. Spirit wants to be shown that you've learned your lesson, is what I'm getting with the world reversed. Crossing, the Lovers, Gemini, and this doesn't mean you're having an affair or anything. The Lovers card is more about making a decision. So some of you are like on the fence. Should I stay? Should I go at this job? This person is making it very difficult. What should I do? Gemini energy, that may or may not have something to do with it, but you're indecisive, and this card is coming out crossing, so you're super indecisive. Some of you don't know what to do, and you're looking for guidance. Another crossing card is Five of Swords. So yeah, you've had a lot of arguments, fights. Yeah, you just don't really, the truth is out, but someone's being exposed. Someone is very blunt. I want more cards here. Three of Wands reverse. So again, this is indecisive when it's in reverse. In the upright, this means you've chosen a direction, but you really don't know what to do. And Four of Pentacles. It comes down to money and being paid what you're worth. I don't know why I keep going through the pile. Somebody is a deceiver, a liar, a cheater, and they have it out for you. Seven of Swords. So for some of you, that is your storyline in the workplace. Last card, Five of Cups. You just feel like you're not, again, you're left out in the cold. Remember, the Three of Cups is like a celebration, but the Two Cups usually are in back of the person. It's interesting, this shows Four Cups. There's actually Six Cups in this deck, which is doing something that you love, in this card. But just notice that the two angels off to the side, there's Two Cups. There is something that you love out there, but whatever you're going through at your current place of employment, there's a lesson to be learned. So keep an eye out for the lesson. Some of you have to learn how to deal with somebody really, really difficult that's trying to make your life very difficult. And you need to handle that with care and not go off the handle. You know, sometimes Sag can go rogue and say what they think. But you need to be more careful. So whatever it is, some of you have just a rough patch you're about to go through in your work life. All right, let's look at love and romance. All right, let's start with these. This came out crossing. High Priestess. Some of you suspect something, but then you keep getting gaslit, like whoever you're dealing with is like, well, no, that's not it, Sagittarius. And then you're like, but I know something's wrong. So High Priestess is Pisces energy, but it is also someone that is extremely intuitive. Trust your gut. Spirituality, higher power, your inner unconscious voice. You've got a gut feeling about something or someone, and you can't make up your mind. Here we go again. Two of Swords reversed. Hesitancy, anxiety, no right choice, too much information, a truth has been revealed, and you don't know quite what to do with it, and you're indecisive. So there's an old saying, Sag, when in doubt, don't. More Pisces energy. So I don't know, is this difficult person at work a Pisces? Fear, deception, anxiety, misinterpretation, misunderstanding, clarity, and understanding. Someone or something has been revealed. You've got this weird gut feeling about it, but then you can't make up your darn mind. You're not trusting your own intuition, and you need to. Don't forget who you are. This is fire energy, Queen of Wands. You're sexy, confident, passionate, very social, charismatic, vivacious, and optimistic. Don't lose that enthusiasm in your love life. But if some of you are with somebody and you have a feeling something's up or something's wrong, you are probably right, Sag. Let's get some clarifiers here. What's this big mystery? What does Sag have a funny feeling about but isn't trusting their gut in their love life? What's the dealio? All right. Let's see if these tell the story here. Nine of Pentacles. Ooh. Some of you may be leaving a longer term relationship, or there is something about money. This is happy and content. Nines are endings in numerology. So some of you may have a gut feeling that you would be happier on your own. So I don't know if it's a marriage or a partnership or a relationship, but some of you want to test the waters and feel like you'd be better off by yourself. Six of Wands reversed. You just don't feel any accolades. You don't feel successful. Maybe you're with somebody that tears you down or wears you down, and you're just not all that happy anymore, and you need to listen to that. And others of you, here it is, final message here is Wheel of Fortune. I feel like buy lottery tickets, right? I feel like some of you just feel like something great is coming, but you might be with somebody that is pulling you down and in your way kind of thing. Interesting. Final card, Moonology card. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Sagittarius. Aquarius is all about progress and modernity. I don't know what that means. So this is the time to move forward. The new moon in Aquarius card means no looking back. Change is on its way, and it could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends both on whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring to you. Attuned to the moon message, explore the idea that it's not what you know, but who you know. Additional meanings for this card: you need to be more detached from the situation. Thinking outside the box will bring the solution. More pragmatism is called for. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work. Interesting. The teaching of this card: Aquarius is the sign of invention, modern advances in technology, and humanity. Its energy is a little brittle. It's individual, scientific even, and relatively emotionally detached. Many people think Aquarius is a water sign because the Aquarius symbol is the water bearer, but it's actually an air sign and is far more about intellect than the emotional water signs, as is this card. No matter when you draw it, dropping convention works well with this energy. So think outside of the box, Sag. Trust your gut. Try doing things in a different way is what the kind of overarching message is here. So while you're tempted, I feel like some of you are going to be tempted to fly off the handle, especially at this coworker or maybe at your significant other. And this reading is asking you to take a step back, breathe, and handle it differently. Good luck, Sag. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year.